the lovely sound of Dido,
Yes.
a name which I am going to extremely great lengths to pronounce correctly once, because
Because you all say Dido.
I genuinely get confused.
I like the Dido thing. It's
But
cute.
Dido is such a strange name, isn't it?
It is a little odd. Dido's even stranger, though.
You're correct, of course. Dido sounds like something the Crazy Frog would sing.
Dido, Dido,
Dido.
I genuinely like the Crazy Frog. The popcorn one, I think, is a major step forward for him.
A popcorn one?
And I'm getting quite
Stop
excited because
it.
we're probably, 3 tracks away from an album?
No.
Shush,
I'm
that
genuinely
would be
quite
so
excited.
Is there a
awful.
popcorn one? What's the popcorn one? Oh, don't be silly.
It's brilliant. Well, not
It's,
brilliant.
it's worse than the Snaps.
Dido is here to talk to us about Live 8, which she is performing with Yuson. Is it Yusuf Endur?
Yusu Ndour.
Blimey.
Yusundur.
I just got my head around Dido now. Mr. Endur. And you're performing with him in Hyde Park
Yep.
and then also
In Cornwall and in Paris.
How are you getting to those two places?
Bicycle.
Bicycle with a little bit of
With
jet
a
power.
helicopter.
No, don't go on a helicopter. Get a plane.
We're doing helicopter to Cornwall, and then don't scare me. I've never been in a
I
helicopter.
don't like helicopters.
No, well, nor do I. But I've never been in
Well,
one.
can't you get a plane?
Yeah, we get in a plane from Cornwall to Paris. But I think that, it will be exciting. I'll get to see the crowd from the
It will be
helicopter.
lovely.
That
Look,
will be cool.
Just don't let him let you take control of it, because a bloke I went in a helicopter once, he let me hold the stick.
Right.
And you're holding the stick and the helicopter... It's not actually making that sort of noise, but... And then if you move it a tiny like that, so it goes... Yeah! It's a tiny little bit!
I would love it if they let me fly the helicopter.
I'm sure the helicopter
If you
pilot
see
will
it
let
doing
you
loop the loop over Hyde Park when I leave, you'll know what's happened.
I think I would rather travel via a large catapult, to be honest with you. I'm
Well,
scared
they're
of
being
them.
flown by me.
No, I'd gladly be flown by you.
In the Dido
What a
helicopter.
sexy air hostess.
What, in a helicopter? How
Dido
does that
Dido
go?
would make. Can you imagine that?
Dido Dido.
A little blue hat going, hello, sir.
Coffee or tea?
Would you put your
For
tray
me?"
up? Yeah. Well, there's something to fall back on.
There you go.
You don't need that, because you've done so well, haven't you?
Yeah, but there's still room for being
World
there,
domination.
yes. Yeah, exactly.
Is Eminem a nice fella to work with? Did you enjoy doing that with him?
I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic.
It was a
And,
fantastic track.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I was very proud to be a part of that.
But the song itself was beautiful to begin with.
Yeah, thank you.
Because when I heard it, I hadn't heard of you beforehand, and then I thought, OK, he's written this whole thing, Eminem. But of course he
Right.
didn't. Your song existed.
Yeah, he wrote Stan over Thank You.
Right.
And, so it was pretty cool when I first heard it.
And the video for that, you played the wife that he was kind of getting...
Pregnant,
he's not playing himself.
downtrodden
He's a
wife.
character, isn't he, in that? And it's Stan's
Exactly.
the character who's... Yeah. And but that must have been quite a strange thing to do.
It was so strange. The strangest was sort of sitting in my basement flat and my boyfriend calling me up and going, "Is Dr. Dre on the phone?"
Oh, fantastic.
I was like, what?
Fantastic.
And then they were like, oh, come and be in this video. So I went along. And then even stranger was the actor who was playing Stan sort of really got into character and actually properly scared me.
That's
when
not
he
nice.
was sort of shaking me in the video. I mean, you didn't really see the uncut version too much, but the uncut version, I looked scared and I really was.
You were scared.
Yes.
But had you done acting before?
Oh, no, I wouldn't call it acting.
No, you're very good
It was
in that.
crap. Have you seen it? Stan! It's just awful.
But you've got quite a common voice now. I hear you talk. Where are you from, Dido?
Islington.
Well, you're quite a common part of Islington, though.
I'm
Yeah?
trying to speak better.
Yeah, but not a posh part of Islington. You know who you should take elocution lessons from?
Who?
Derek from the Big Brother house. Are you watching that?
No.
Oh,
Which one's Derek?
He's the black guy with the bald head who's very posh, but he's obviously learned to be posh.
Oh,
He speaks like my
fantastic.
wife's father speaks when he's on the phone.
Excellent.
Hello.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could possibly speak to Dido. He's like that. Full on,
Superb.
pronounced.
I'll get him to give me some lessons.
Well, I'm sure you get...
If he ever gets
Look,
out.
it gets you where you want to go, as it is right now.
It's fine.
So, Live 8, do you get nervous doing something like this? I mean, you haven't done something like this before, but a big gig.
I haven't actually been performing for like 7 months. I haven't done a gig because my tour ended last year and I've just been writing and sort of, sitting around. And so suddenly being in front of people is going to be quite crazy. But I think more what will make me nervous is just feeling like the event is quite important and I just want to,
It is an important event. I mean, obviously, it's consciousness raising more than in the case of Live Aid, where it was actually trying to genuinely raise funds at the time. I mean, it has, I suppose, a similar effect in the long term, possibly even a greater effect. But there is that feeling of historical importance attached to it, which you don't get for a regular gig, do you?
No, and you don't want to be the one who messed it all up.
Okay, bearing that in mind, I did a bit of rehearsing yesterday. And I had to... they've asked me to do the opening bit. But someone with my... I mean, we spoke about your slightly common accent. Mine is really off the scale. Mine's rubbish, OK? As we know, I mangle whole words. Sentences escape my mouth that even I don't know what they were meant to mean. And I rehearsed it the other day. I had to rehearse the opening bit where I go, "This is Hyde Park." I didn't speak like that, but "This is Hyde Park." And it sounds wrong, doesn't it? And then I had to name all the other bits around the world. And there's the bit in France where you're playing... Where is that?
In Versailles.
Yeah, and I said, Le Palais Versailles. That's what I actually said. And now that's in my head, and I know later on when I say it, I'm probably going to say that.
I'll say it, and introduce me as Dido.
Dido, Le Palais Versailles.
Actually, in France, they call me Dido.
Do they?
Yeah, it's the only country that they can get away with it.
The only country you allow them to get away with it.
Exactly.
Dido. But why don't they not say Dido?
Because Dido just sounds cute.
Dido.
Yeah.
Hello, Dido.
Hello. Bonjour.
Now, Dido is very cute. She's a very attractive woman. I didn't realise she was quite so attractive.
Why did why were you shocked?
I haven't spent a lot of time studying her.
Doesn't like you.
You were sort of a bit small and a bit emaciated, but you're a nice-looking, lovely girl.
Sort of, I've been eating for the last 6 months.
You don't look overweight. You look really well covered, but nice.
I like my food.
Don't get in trouble. But no, I'm saying nicely. You're a skinny girl. You're a skinny woman.
No, don't worry. I like the way I am.
You're skinny. You look great. Why am I suddenly feeling like I've said something
Everyone's
bad?
glaring at you.
I
in the
haven't
other
said
room.
anything bad.
You just called me fat.
No, I thought you were like, these people you see sometimes and they become like orcs and they're so thin, like models and stuff, and they're happy. You can see all the veins and stuff.
No, I can guarantee
Right,
I'll never get there.
Well, are you seeing anyone at the moment?
No.
So you're available?
Yeah. Anyone?
Why don't you pause like that, as if suddenly you're going to proposition
To
it?
give Dido a chance to think about what might be.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's made her even more scared.
Do you meet many guys? Do many people? I mean, are you straight? I'm not sure if you're straight even.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
you've just called me a fat lesbian.
Hold on. I like overweight lesbians.
Do you?
I love them.
And the shoes.
Because the nice thing about an overweight lesbian is they can carry more. So if you get one to help around the house, it's double bubble.
I love it.
I did not accuse you of lesbianism. I was inquiring
most definitely straight.
Okay.
And yeah, straight. What was your other question?
How did you meet many guys? Do you get the chance to meet many guys? Is it
I
difficult for
meet
you
a
meeting
few
guys?
guys, yeah. But, just haven't been blown away recently.
Where do you go to meet guys? Or do you not specifically look out for that occasion?
Oh, I've pulled anywhere from the local pub to
Supermarket?
football match.
Ever in a supermarket?
Yeah. Supermarket. Have I met anyone in a supermarket? I tell you, in America, guys come up and chat you up in a supermarket all the time.
Isn't that weird?
If ever I'm feeling a bit frisky, I just pop down to
I think they go out there knowing they can get hold of ladies there, either ladies buying food or yummy mummies who husbands away at work, and they go, I'll just
But
pop
not
out
so
there.
much in England.
But they're doing it
Definitely in
now.
America.
They're doing supermarket dating now, apparently, where you get a little badge on your trolley and you go round and if someone fancies you,
You know why I love
What
the idea of
happens?
that?
they give the number at the end, at the till, and say number 42 is being fancied by number 17.
Announce it over the
That's embarrassing though,
tannoy.
because I know what happened. Like at school, no one would call me out.
Exactly.
And I'd have to
Go
say,
around for
actually,
hours.
I just genuinely came here to shop. Do you mind not doing all this here? I'm just trying to get some pork pies. But you know what would be great was?
What?
You could hang out. I could go near the fattening food and hang out for the plumper ladies.
Yeah.
Like me.
You're not anywhere near big enough for me. You know? I like a big old caboose.
Right, I'm working on it.
Now, what do you listen to? What sort of stuff do you like?
Oh, all sorts. Anything. What am I listening to at the moment? I love that Ray LaMontagne album. I just can't stop.
He
listening to
I'm
it.
a big fan.
Have you met him?
I haven't met him. I've seen him quite a few times live, actually, here and in New York, and he's just like, I mean, he seems really shy.
Yeah. Well, we had him on the show.
what was he
Anyone
like?
well, incredibly shy. I mean, really sweet. But
Yeah.
just incredibly shy. Almost to the point where you worried for him. You know, you
Yeah,
thought,
totally.
Okay, I'll
But
take you out and get you
heard
home.
the story of him, like, that he was sort of living in a forest.
He lived in a box, apparently, didn't
Did he?
he? He was found in a box.
Was he?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing
No,
up with
I
someone.
think
There was something troubling him. We didn't.
I thought he was
Something
raised in a
morph.
box by his parents like veal. They kept
Yeah.
him in the dark, so they wanted him to be white and sweet tasting, and then he broke free.
and that's why he's got the beard.
I'm mixing him up with someone, maybe a comic book. Anyway,
Morph.
but do we have any of that?
No, I haven't got any beard, but I've got the new single from Dogs.
Well, this is hardly the same.
Well, I haven't got it. I can't suddenly magic up when we're in a sort of van thing. can I?
You come in each week with 2 big boxes. I'm assuming you had CDs in there.
Yeah, I did, but not Ray LaMontagne. Normally
Have
I
you
bring
got-
it and you complain about playing it.
Maybe
Really?
you've got-
Why don't you like it?
I do like it.
He didn't when we first played it. He couldn't stand it.
1 minute I'm
How
saying
did
you're
you
a fat
say?
lesbian.
How did you say his name?
Ray LaMontagne. That is the correct pronunciation.
Is it?
Yeah, Ray of the Mountains.
Ray of the Mountains. That's his name.
Really?
And we said that he sounds like a wrestler.
Okay.
Wrestler, Mountain Ray. Why have you not got it in your box?
I haven't. The boxes down here. I haven't got it.
Well, whose boxes are they?
I don't know whose boxes they are.
Well, they're here every week. I thought they were yours.
No, there are boxes, but there's no CDs.
Have a look. One of them might have a ventriloquist dummy in.
What about this single?
Maybe
from
a
the
dummy
Dogs?
of Ray LaMontagne, and I could do him, and Dido could sing along with him.
Okay.
Do a duet. Okay, well, let's play the Dogs. No, not the Dogs. Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs.
You might like this, Dido.
Okay.
Dogs.
Dogs.
I should thank Dogs, because Dogs, who I do like the band, the Dogs. Where are
Yeah.
they? Dogs.
Dogs.
Where are they from? They're from somewhere away from England.
You're asking.
London,
No,
somewhere
they're-
else in London.
I don't know. Keep
Maybe
going
they're-
and I'll find it.
Anyway, they sent me a single and they wrote to Jonathan Ross, blah, blah, and they put the above the word dogs on the front because they know I find it hard to say a band's name without the involved.
Aw.
Do you know how to...
Bless 'em.
You wouldn't say Beatles, you want to say the Beatles, don't you?
Yeah.
So dogs.
They're dogs. And I found some Ray LaMontagne, so we're all right.
Excellent, well done. I
Yes.
knew you could
Phew.
do it. I
Yeah.
never doubted you for a second.
Thank you.
Did I, Dido?
No.
Dido, Florian, Cloud, de Bounevialle, Armstrong.
Wow.
That's a name and a half, isn't it? That's a name to live up to.
It is, isn't it?
Your parents gave you something to carry around there, didn't
Is
they?
that? Yeah, they really did. Thanks.
BFCDBA.
BF, what was it? C? D?
BF? Where's the B?
Florian. DF.
D.
I don't think I said
Florian,
B. I don't
Florian.
think I said B. I think
D.
Dido is deliberately mangling. She's clouding my mind
I'm
today.
just messing you up.
Yeah. DFCDBA. That's the initials. Even the initials are hard to remember. It must have... God.
Yeah.
What's your brother's name?
Means, yeah, I had to learn spelling quite early. Rollo.
Just-
Roland.
But Roland,
Armstrong.
has he got a lot of names in the middle?
He's got, Constantine is his middle
Constantine's
name.
a great middle name. Roland, Constantine, and that's it.
O'Malley Armstrong.
O'Malley Armstrong, they're all coming out now. O'Malley is the cat from the Aristocats.
It
isn't
is.
Thomas O'Malley, King of the Alley.
And I probably shouldn't have said that.
Well,
Poor
no,
guy.
that's a great
Now
name.
everyone will know.
Rather they hear from you.
This is his favourite show, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, have I been unkind about you in the past?
No, you've actually always been really sweet.
Good, I was just checking. Well, I can never remember. I'm just
Yeah.
double checking, because when you said favourite show, you were looking at your arm, rubbing your arm, and I thought, OK, he likes it.
Yeah.
She, obviously, I've said something.
No, I'm looking at my arm thinking, God, I don't know why. No, I'm joking.
You're looking
Sorry.
very nice today. I think Dido drinks a lot of water. Because she's got good skin. What, 2 litres a day?
Shut up.
What? That's been nice.
You're
You
should do
obsessed
2
by
litres a day.
water.
I'm not obsessed by water.
Yeah, no, I probably do drink a lot of water.
Yeah, well, you
especially
should-
with singing.
You've got to drink a lot of water.
Exactly.
Yeah, I drink a
don't
lot
want
of
to drink
water.
too much, though. I spend all your time on
Well,
the loo.
you'd wash
Or
away.
Wet yourself on stage.
Who's that bloke? Anthony something, who we had on the show a long while ago.
Anthony
the
what?
bloke from
Anthony-
the television show
one-
with the other bloke in. You know the one I mean.
Not the...
Anthony, what's his name?
The one with the
The
thing?
one who was in danger. Anthony Andrews, who was
Anthony
in danger
Andrews,
UXB.
all right.
Last summer, he drank too much water. He was taken to hospital.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely overhydrate.
Well, you say that as if everyone knows that. That's quite an interesting nugget.
Absolutely.
But if you're in the park today, by the way, if you're in Hyde Park, make sure you
Yes.
drink some water.
Absolutely.
You've
It's
gotta-
very hot.
Keep hydrating. I'm in a small pod. Do you want to pop by and see me in the pod later on?
I'd absolutely love to.
It's well. What time do you have to dash off with?
3 minutes after I leave stage, so I'm lying
With
right
your,
now.
with your new fancy man.
Yeah.
With my new fancy man in my helicopter, which I'll be driving.
Hey, Dido, what song are you doing with him?
We're doing Thank You and 7 Seconds.
So you're doing Together, Thank You and 7 Seconds
Yes.
with him. That would be great.
It would be lovely.
It will be lovely. He has
Yeah.
an incredible voice as well.
Oh
of
my
course.
God, he's just a joy to sing with.
And you're going to the Eden Project. That'll be fun. I've never even been there. You been
no,
there?
nor have I.
You see, you're doing it the easy way because normally you have to get there. You've got to book in advance. You've got to
Exactly.
queue up. Sometimes they sell out early. You can't get in.
There you go.
You're coming in on a helicopter.
I know.
I wonder, can they let you land right inside?
I don't know. I doubt it. You can't go
Be
into
like
the
Apocalypse
pod.
Now. Ba-bam, ba-bam. People out there just see the plant. Suddenly, Dido's coming, everyone. Incoming Dido. La, 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 la. She's coughing like now. You
Was
smoke?
that-
You're not smoking, are you?
No.
That was a little bit of...
That was a bit of a smoker's cough, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. You want to drink more water? Let's... what do you play?
Ray LaMontagne
Ray
of the
LaMontagne.
Mountains.
And this is which track?
Trouble. This is the title track.
He has
of the
a beautiful
album.
voice. Ray LaMontagne, to give me his full pronunciation. We are here with Dido, or Dido, if you are French. And we may well have French people listening. I don't know. Do you like French people?
I do, actually. I always have a really good time in France.
Who are your favourite people?
What, just in general?
Yeah.
My brother.
No, not people. Like as a race or a group, like Catholics, Africans. That's what I'm after. A generic type. Italians. You like the Italian? I love an
I never
Italian.
really thought about
Mi
it.
dispiace, yeah. I don't-
I like France, feel very at home in
Well, you're
France.
Frenchman, right? I'll say.
And my
bonjour,
family's
Dido.
Irish, so I feel very at home in Ireland.
Oh, cheers, so do I.
Just name people. Do a German. Say Germany. He likes German.
Don't just say things.
Yeah, but you'll do your gay German.
You bully. You're bullying Dido.
I'm not bullying.
That sounds like that would make a good indie comedy.
Yeah,
Bullying
Bullying
Dido.
Dido.
We call the film Bullying
Doing
Dido.
what?
Bullying.
Dido.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dido doesn't
Dido.
really. It's weird having you because Dido doesn't seem like a real name still to me.
No.
Are you the only Dido?
No, I've actually met some others, which is quite mad. They turn up at gigs and go, "Hi, I'm Dido too." And I'm
Well, where
like,
does it come from? Was it someone else's name in literature or something?
Yeah, she was an African queen.
Dido. I've never encountered. Well, it's all the more appropriate then.
It is, isn't it?
And people say there aren't enough Africans performing on Live 8. We've got Dido. All right? There you go. End of argument. La conversation est terminée.
We're going to have to go.
That was quite good.
We're going to have to go because you've got to go.
See the way she's looking at me now? Now I speak of French,
Now I'm
suddenly
impressed,
she's all over me.
Now I'm all like, yeah.
You've got to go and get in your pod.
Okay, bonjour. All right, well, thank you very much for listening. I hope you can tune in for Live 8, of course. It's over on BBC 2 now for the next few hours. Also, the coverage is carrying on here on Radio 2 all day, I believe. I think Chris Evans is your main man for that.
Dermot O'Leary and Davina
So stick
McCall.
around for Chris, for Davina, but obviously the real action is over with me on BBC 2. Because there you get the pictures as well as the sounds. That's the future. Dido, lovely to meet you.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
And good luck today. I know you don't need it, but good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening. This would seem most appropriate. And Dido chose this for us to end on, and I think it speaks well of her radio programming skills. Andy wanted to play White Riots. We decided that might seem inappropriate for reasons you can work out, right?
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't mean it like that, and the song isn't meant like that, but just in case people aren't listening properly, they might think you're some sort of like special sign to your friends in the British National Party or something. Right?
We're going with this then.
Careful.
London Calling.
London Calling, thank you.